Why, hello and good evening, everyone. This is your host, Squirrel Lord, coming at you again. After all that mayhem and murder, I just feel like doing something a little more laid back and chill. So, hey Tahui, I'm going to show you the more chill side of Star Citizen. The more calm, kind of relaxing activities. And I'll show you how to make stupid amounts of money while you're at it. This is how you can make ludicrous money, even though you're doing a completely chill activity. So what you need is a ship that can carry a little vehicle called a ROC. ROC. I'm going to show you what you can do. You think you'll die soon? Please don't. Won't get to enjoy your company if you die. So, I've just got chillax music. Game's loading. After all that murder and mayhem I've done over the past few streams, let me show you a skill or two that you can do when you're just trying to chill. It's quite easy. Okay, I'm back at Grim Hex. I had gotten out of prison, grabbed some guns. So, yeah. Okay. Yep, relaxing music and relaxing activities. I will help serenade you to sleep. All right. So, I've got no more crime stat. I am a free squirrel. And I'm going to get my cutlass and go do stuff. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Then you have yourself a wonderful night, my guy. We'll just have a chill stream. Because I can't go to sleep yet. Yeah, I'm tired, but I can't fall asleep. So I'm going to do something that'll help me relax. Alright, let's grab that cutlass. Nomad will also work for this, but I much prefer the cutlass. Peace. Have a great night, my dude. Where is... Okay, I seem to have lost... Yeah. There we go. Okay, where did I go? Hangar 2, yeah. Alright. There we go. It's a chill night. But even though it's a chill night, always carry a gun. Smile and truck on. And don't forget to grab call to arms. Even if you're doing something chill. Because you never know. I went out doing peaceful activities. I ended up murking a couple of poor unlucky suckers and got some side cash money. I ended up murking a couple of guys with my caterpillar. Of all things. All right. Good night. God bless. Let's go to Daymar. Okay. It happens. That'll do. Let's get a move on. Got another player already in the area. Just chilling, huh? Hopefully just chilling. But this is Grim Hex. Expect PvP. That's just power for the course. Believe Yella. There's Daymar. Let's go.
It's no good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the 9 tail lieutenants. Take care of them first, and then we can focus on that.
You know what? Even though I won't be participating, if they finish it, I should be able to get some money. Alright, where is... Not bountiful. Not security mode. There we go. So let's just have a nice chill activity. And just groove to happy music. Actually, I like this list even more. I like this list of lo-fi beats. Another royalty-free.
You can't launch a full aerial assault until you fight your way through and help us retake it. Take the shuttle to the platform as soon as you can.
Honestly, I'm not going to. Okay. Now, as soon as I crest that hill, I should be able to see where I need to land. Be right there. Yep. There it is. Alright, Daymar. Now let's find the vehicle bay. It's right over there. Excellent. I'll do just fine. Poof. Nice. All right. Let's go get my mining vehicle. This will do just fine. Hello, doggo. Oh, let's check the loot boxes. Always get the loot boxes. Ooh, that's a nice backpack. I'll just leave that in there. This usually has like little food and other little tidbits that actually I need. Oh wow. Med gun. See that? Okay. These are also good for you as far as food. And these are actually really good for you. So, I've got myself some food, some fruit. Yeah. I will be good to go. Nice. And flares are useful to have. Okay. All right, so I actually got my food and water needs taken care of. Perfect. Now I need a Gray Cat ROC. There we go.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been
Now let's just do a little bit of chill. So I've got my food, I've got my drinks, I've got my ROC. And let's just show you a little bit of money making to anybody who's watching currently or who will watch later. Alright, there we go.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Nice and easy. Alright, power down.
Systems off.
That'll do. Now, always close your doors. Let's make sure nobody snuck on board. Yep, no stowaways. That's good. Thankfully, these spaceships aren't very big, so it's easy to check. My engine should still be warm. Sure enough. Power to engines. And I'll show you where to go. Enrique, how you doing? So I can't sleep. And I'm going to show you a chill activity that you can do in Star Citizen and still make good money in game. It's called ROC mining or rock mining. So this is just going to be now chill activities, which you can do in Star Citizen. You can absolutely have a chill time. Okay, I've got a line of sight on orbital marker 2, but ultimately I want to get to orbital marker 1. And I'll show you why. I'm heading to the North Pole region of this moon. And then from the North Pole, I'm going from orbital marker 1, which is right there. I'm going to descend into the hills and mountains and look for minerals and make some cash. I don't often get in a peaceful mood in this game. Normally I'm all about blasting and murdering everything I see. But even I, every once in a while, just feel like doing a chill activity. And so you get to see it. So this is the small desert moon of Daymar. It orbits the planet Crusader, one of the 4 major planets in this solar system of Stanton. And it's a big desert dust bowl, but besides that it has incredible mineral wealth. I'm playing a mission in the background just to track the player's progress to see how they're doing. But yeah, so I'm just going to head down. I'm looking for hills and mountains terrain. That's where I'm going to find all the goodies. And I think that area looks perfect. So the ship I'm flying is called a Cutlass Black, but I got the special green skin for it because I love the color green. That's what I'm intending to make, is a little bit of green, a little bit of money. So I'm just coming down to the planet. Alright, I'm going to cut off the cruise control. We go. I will be to the surface in no time flat. I'll show you a little trick. There we go. That just slowed my descent down from a full sprint, crazy, to a controllable speed. Now I can just gently descend. Alright, I'm not being followed by anyone. The extra radar contact you see on my screen is the mining vehicle I have loaded up in the back of my ship. Now I'm sending out pings. I'm looking for goodies. Anything that shows up 8,000 meters or further is definitely not what I'm looking for. When I send out a ping and I see something that's 4,000 meters or closer, then I'm going to go investigate. So, there we go. Right here. This just showed up. Perfect. Now I'm highly curious. So anything closer than 4,000 meters is suspicious. Anything that shows up closer than 2,000 meters is confirmed to be what I'm looking for. But you still have to go in and visually inspect. I'm looking for gemstone icons. I think I found some. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to look at these gemstones, and I need to know what kind of gemstones they are. There are 3 kinds. Okay. That is blue. That is the stuff that's in the middle of the quality. That's good. Now, if it was more than just these 2 rocks, I would get out and harvest them. But since there's only 2 of them, it's not worth my time, so I'm going to keep going. Drop my scan. Turn off my headlights. And I am going to go ahead, go in the direction of the sun, and try to find rough terrain. That's where I'll get my best results for looking for gemstones. So there are 3 grades of gemstones. The lowest valued is the color green. The middle is blue. And the highest quality is this pink purplish color. That stuff is called hadanite. That's the good stuff. That's the stuff you want. So now, keeping the sun on the horizon and looking for rough terrain. I want to see if I can find.
It's no good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the 9 lieutenants. Take care of them first, and then we can focus on it.
Alright. There's some mountains that way. That looks promising. Okay, that's over 6 kilometers. That's definitely not going to be what I'm looking for. Neither is that. I was able to detect that too far out. Those are not going to be gemstones. It's going to be a big rock instead. Big fat rock. And I don't have the proper equipment for that. Okay. Oh, hello. Right there. What are you? Oh, okay. Gemstones. There's 2 of them. Ah, that's the blue stuff. There's only 2 of them, so I don't really care. I'll go ahead and move on. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hello there. What are you? Who and what are you? Three. Ding, ding, ding. That purplish pink vein, that's what I'm looking for. That is hadanite. That's what I want. Let's find a nice place to land. Perfect. Let's go get the goods. Here, let's move over. Make sure my ramp can actually come in contact with the ground so I can deploy my vehicle. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's go get the goodies.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Now, while you're mining, always watch your radar because hostile ships could come in and attack you. This may be a peaceful activity, but remember, I'm in the Crusader system, so that's the PvPer's playground. Perfect. That's what I am looking for.
Fracturing mode on.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm looking for.
Off. Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
There we go.
Mining mode on.
Now it wants to work. Okay, let's do it. Okay. So a little thing about mining. You see my cursor? Here's my mining tool. This is the power. This is how much energy I'm going to put into the laser. Scroll up and down on the mouse wheel to add more power. This green is the sweet spot. You want to keep it there. You don't want to put it in the red and overcharge. So, let's get to work. Alright, just add a little more power as needed. Oh, this one won't take much to crack. Dial back once you're in the green.
No good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the 9 cells.
Power
Take
critical.
care of them first, and then we can
Warning. Power critical.
And it's just about using the right amount of power to get a nice break.
Extraction mode on.
And scoop up the goodies. Make sure you're only grabbing up a few at a time. I've said this in the past many times, and I will say it again. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. And eventually it'll just naturally get faster as you get more proficient at this. This is not a race, this is not a rush. You're just here to grab some valuable gemstones.
Fracturing mode on.
There we go. A little extra juice. Alright, 9%. 11 is bringing a very steady climb. As soon as I hit the green, bring it down to like 3%. That'll do right there. Balance it at 5. And dial it back. Nice clean break. Take the goodies. And this is just a chill activity. Each one of those little rocks is worth between 250 and 270 credits a piece.
Fracturing mode on.
This is my cargo hold. 80 SCU. I've only filled up 1.79 out of 80. So, I've got plenty of space in my little mining vehicle. Alright. This one needs a little more juice, a little more energy. just chill. Every once in a while, I take a break from a casual murder spree, and I like to do something relaxing. This is that activity.
Warning. Power critical.
Alright, that was a little rough.
On.
There was a little bit of energy that crossed over into the overcharge. You don't want to do that. Because if you overcharge it when those rocks explode, they can explode with enough force. It's like a grenade or a big pile of C4 blowing up in your face. Bad day for you. Really bad day. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the ship. Let's take off. And in we go. You just can't go wrong with a Cutlass Black. Such a useful ship. Okay. Just making sure there's no stowaways. Alright, let's power up and get going. It's just a chill activity. Okay. Let's drop a scan. So I'm mostly heading in the direction of the sun. Let's get a move on.
It's no good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the 9 cells and tenants. Take care of them first, and then we can focus on that.
Hello, right there. You showed up less than 3,000 meters away. You are highly suspicious to me. Could you be valuable gemstones? Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, definitely could be. Yep, 3 signals. That looks very suspicious. But are you the good gemstones? Why, yes, you are. Perfect. In that case, you'll do just fine. Why do I feel like that isn't a good parking spot? That's much better. I'll keep my engines warm. Got a weird feeling. Open sesame. Now, they have added weather systems to moons and planets. And every once in a while, there is we get really nasty dust storms on Daymar. There we go.
Systems activated.
But since I didn't see any of those clouds on the horizon, I think I'm good to go. All right.
Extraction mode on.
Like I said before, and I will say again, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Fracturing mode on.
There we go. Ooh, this is a much heartier piece of stone, which means it's bigger. There's more goodies in it. So I'm going to put maximum power to the laser and then just dial back as it gets closer to the sweet spot.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Yeah, let it cool off a sec. I don't want that exploding in my face. There we go, dial back. And you just kind of get the feel for it. And that should do right here. Perfect.
Extraction mode on.
Oh yeah, that had a lot more goodies in it. That's a lot more. Very good. There we go. And you see, I'm not trying to grab them all at the same time. Just a few at a time and just let them get scooped up. I'm not trying to grab them all at once. You don't want to do that. Just try to scoop up a few at a time. Uh-huh. About 4.5 units out of 80. Come on. I'll crack that one. Let it scan, that's important. Alright, maximum power. Watch the radar on the upper left-hand side of the screen. Make sure you're not alone, pay attention. Because remember, this is the Crusader system. PvP is a very big part of this game and this particular area in the game. So don't get caught flat-footed.
Hey, it's no good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the 9,000 tenants. Take care of them first, and then we can focus on life.
A little more juice. There we go.
Warning. Power critical.
Up we go. And it's about to pop. This time it's a nice clean break.
Warning. Power critical.
Oof, that was a bit rougher than I expected. Okay, it's very delicate.
Extraction mode on.
Got to be careful.
Refraction mode on.
Let's drive around to the other side.
Extraction mode on.
Let's go ahead and pick up what I've already cracked open. That way there's fewer distractions. Yeah, so don't try to pick up everything at once. That's very much counterproductive. Oh wow. Looks like tonight, looks like we're having some issues. Sorry I didn't. Sounds good. Take your time. Your personal health comes first. Make sure you take care of yourself first. You can't do any good for anyone else if you yourself are not healthy. So I wish you a speedy recovery. And thanks for dropping by tonight. Normally, I'm a bit of a murder hobo in this game. Normally, I'm picking fights with people and shooting everything that moves. But today, I just felt like rock mining. So just have a good recovery. Thankfully, COVID isn't as scary as other diseases. So it could be worse, but it's a major, major inconvenience for most people. Now, for some people, it's a terrible thing. So, yeah. Alright, let's put some more juice in here. Let's pop it. Now, a full rock load will get me anywhere between 200 to 220,000.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
It's like 40% is the sweet spot. I hope you're having a good time in Argentina. Or I hope you've had a good time in Argentina. You know what? That is suspicious. That is highly suspicious. I called it. Good thing I backed up. I look forward to it when you get back to the USA. Like I say, have a good recovery, and I hope you have a safe journey. Make sure every once in a while you're glancing at your radar. Don't want to get ambushed out here. It's easy. I am armed. I'm packing grenades, a machine gun, and a sniper rifle. But still, you cannot be too careful. Now, I would love to find a railgun. That would be great. Well, thanks for dropping in my stream, Josephine. I hope you have a good recovery and everything goes good. Alright. Oh wow, a piece just flew all the way over that way. That's wild. Come here. Come here. There we go. Always put your mining tool away, so when you go to try to park back in your ship, you're not smacking things around. Alright. That'll do right there. Power down. Alright. There we go. Let's get a move on. Okay. Up we go. Just keep the engines warm. I can tell you right off the bat, due to the distance, those are not going to be gemstones. That's going to be a big rock. So I'm just going to ignore that. Whoa, what are you? Right there. Check. Hello. Those are definitely going to be gemstones. But are you what I'm looking for? Are you Hadanite? Nope, that's green. That's the lowest value. I can just ignore that. I'll just ignore that and move on. Okay. I am curious about that. Oh, you girls, relax. It's okay. Hello there. What are you? There's two Adonite. That's the good stuff. So, let's go get the good stuff. Hold on. The ramp is hanging over open ground. I could exit the ship, but I'll struggle to get back in. Okay, the players are over halfway through the major event mission. That's good.
Systems activating. Systems on.
There we go. Why, hello there.
Extraction mode
Ooh, you're a big boy, aren't you?
mining mode on.
Nice. Okay, that thing is 63% Hadanite. That's not bad, so that's a good amount. It also means the rock is going to be a little touchy, a little sensitive, so I better be careful how I break it. As soon as it gets into the green, bring it from 60% to between 40 and 30. Take it nice, slow, and easy. It's not a race. I can risk a little more energy. Oh, nope. It's about ready to hit the green. There we go. It hit the green. A little more. A touch more. Yeah, perfect. Now let's bring it down to 30. Back up. Right there. Nice clean break.
Extraction mode on.
Kind of blew up in a big way. There we go. back up a bit. Let's get the goodies. And this is how you do it. Not really rocket science, it's just you do it by feel. Make sure you identify the good stuff from the bad stuff. Okay. My little vehicle is just over 10% full. Let's see, 14.5 out of 80. Yeah, we're definitely over 10% full.
Fracturing
Let's crack this one open and then scoop up the rest. Let it scan. Ooh, 83% adonite. Nice. That's nice. That's wonderful. Gonna need a lot of energy though. Back on the energy a bit. Dial back a bit more. Now go back up a little bit. See if I can find that sweet spot. There it is. It's a nice clean break. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. So I'm actually well over 10% full. Once I get to 20 out of 80 units, I'll be 25% full. Come on, scoop up the goodies. Yes, doggo. Oh, the doggies. So they have added some new things to the rock miner. You can now upgrade these vehicles. They used to just come as is out of the box. So now I've got some new things to improve and change on this thing.
mining mode off.
But even with the default loadout ROC mining vehicle, you can get a lot of work done pretty quick. But yeah, you'll actually need to now perform more maintenance, get better parts for it. But this little vehicle can make you a ludicrous amount of money. There we go. Okay. Alright. Drop the scan. And let's go look for more goodies. That showed up 4.7 thousand. I really don't think that's going to be gemstones. So I'm going to ignore it and move on. That showed up much closer. So now I'm curious. I am very curious about this. Hello. Oh, I think I found what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure those are going to be gemstones. Oh, and this time there's more than 3. Now my next question is it the good stuff? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, I will take that. That's the good stuff. I'll take it. I think right here is a perfect spot to land. Okay. Does the ramp go all the way down? Perfect. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good cluster. Once you know the basic and fundamentals of rock mining, you can actually make a lot of money in a very short amount of time.
Systems activated.
If you're kind of more inclined to be a peaceful player and not a hyper murderous sociopathic one like me,
Extraction mode.
you can make a lot of money if you have no conscience in this game.
Fraction.
Alright, let's pop them. Okay, 87%er, so that one's going to be a bit touchy. So I've got to be really careful with this one. Alright, a little more energy. That energy meter on the right side is going to spike up pretty quick. So I've got to be careful once it gets to the green. It's going to be hard to find the sweet spot. Alright, 40%. Oof. 49. A little more. All right. Come on. Where's that sweet spot? Dial back down. Right here, maybe? Okay. 60%. A little more. Dial back a bit. That's a nice clean break.
Extraction mode on.
Yeah, perfect.
Fraction.
Well, let's crack this one. That'll do. Oh, this is a touchy one, I can tell. Okay. Maximum power. It's a pretty good percentage of Adonite, so there's going to be a lot of goodies in this one too. Dial back right about now. There we go. A little more. This is a balancing act. Now dial back. There we go. A little more back.
Warning.
Nope.
Power critical. Warning.
Okay, time to back up. Alrighty. Dial back now. back a bit more. Such a... There we go. Maybe right there. And a little less. That's the sweet spot. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Up. Okay. My little vehicle is almost at 25% full. That's good enough for about 50,000 worth of Haddonite, but we can do better. All right, yeah, I'm about at 50K worth of Haddonite in my little container in the vehicle here. Yeah, it's about 50K. Come on, scoop up. Scoop, scoop, scoop. All right. Well, that doesn't want to be cooperative.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
All right, let it scan. That's a low percentage of Haddonite in that rock. So, better have a bit more of a delicate touch. And dial back right about now. Oh, I think I found the sweet spot. A little bit less. Less. A little more. Less. Right here. Found it.
Extraction
Okay. Let's start scooping up what we have. Come on. Come on, scoop it up. Scoop it up. There you go. Alright, cool. I'm just past 25% full. So that's at least 50K worth of Haddonite at minimum. So already it's turning out to be a pretty good little trip. And I just started. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at it go. Can I say, don't try to pick it all up at once. You'll regret that decision. Try to pick up a little bit at a time. They seem to have changed a few things. I have to get much closer than I used to pick up the goods. Okay. Interesting. This thing used to just extract and pull them up at a distance. I could just almost grab them all at once. So that's new as of this patch. I used to be able to scoop a whole bunch at once. But in a certain way where you don't grab in a whole bunch at once. Okay, that's what's going on. So it's a little bit different in this patch as far as extraction goes. Alright.
fracturing mode on.
Good to know. So some changes. Remember, let it finish scanning. Alright, that's a higher concentration of Haddonite than the last rock. So that's good. They'll require a little more power to brake. I'm already at maximum power. I'm also going to have to look into new parts for this little ground vehicle. Definitely need to get the best top of the line cooler.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
A little more power. A little bit more power. Okay, get ready to dial back. And now, dial back. You gotta find that sweet spot where you keep the meter right in the middle of the green.
Power critical.
So you do not want to overcharge a ROC when you go for the brake, or you're going to have a bad day. It'll be like a bomb to the face. There it goes. In spite of that more haphazard approach, I lucked out and got a nice break. There we go. Okay, so I'm not even half full yet, but I'm making very good progress. Okay. I have about 60K worth of goodies in the cargo bay of this vehicle. About 60,000 worth of Hadanite. So hey, that's pretty good. This thing isn't even half full yet. Alright. On the more 50-50 mix of Hadanite and inert materials, it's going to be a lot more touchy in the green zone. Oh. Yeah, I ignored the mission.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Oh, that'll do.
Warning. Power critical.
That's a good break.
Mode on.
Yeah, not a whole lot of Hadanite in that one. But hey, that was like, what, 5 or 6 stones I got to crack open? Better than 3 at a time? Okay. There we go. Here we go.
Fracturing mode on.
Alright. I should let it scan first. Ooh. That thing is almost 100% Hadanite. Very nice. Alright, it's going to have a very small green zone. You're going to need a lot of power to get to the green zone. Once I get there, I really got to dial back quick. A little more. Just a little more. Dial back. Oh.
To give you a heads up that the Ninetales managed to successfully breach a secure Crusader network for a terminal on the platform. Those responsible seem to have gotten away clean, but if anyone learns any additional information about it, please let me know.
Extraction mode
get a little closer nowadays to scoop up the goods. There we go. All right. So yeah, a half full rock will get me about 100K, but a full rock will get me that 200K with a little bit extra change.
Fracturing mode on.
All right,
Mining mode off.
that'll do. All right, not quite full yet. Okay, power down. Ed from Terra. Yeah.
Put a certain warrant for being murdered. First things first. The lieutenants eliminated from the other platforms and want any chance of getting access to the commander's codes.
The call of going on that mission is strong. I love shooting and killing targets. Ooh. There's something relaxing about doing that too. I wonder if that makes me a sociopath. At least in the video game. A highly functioning sociopath. You see that? That there is way too big for my little rock vehicle to handle. You need a dedicated mining ship, either known as the Prospector or the Mole, to tackle that. That's too big for my little vehicle. Way too big. Yeah, from where? HURL5. Then you had to go back to Lorville. For those of you who don't know, he had to make a pretty big round trip. Well, in a Pisces, takes a while. From here to there, he realized he left something, had to go back. Ouch. In a small ship, that can take a long while. But thankfully, the Pisces is super fuel efficient. You can cross Stanton in a Pisces, even with this dinky little tank. It's just incredibly efficient. It has to be by far one of the most useful ships in the darn game, especially for one that size. Why, hello there. But are you what I'm looking for? Nope, definitely not. That is green. That is not Hadanite. So ignore and move on. Okay, I can tell you that none of those things are going to be what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to ignore. But let's see if I see any new signals along the way. Like that, right there. Yeah, never mind. That one has potential. Oh, the Pisces is a great runabout. It's just the little shuttle that can. You can do so much with that little thing. Oh, here we go. What do we got? The Pisces is my starter ship. I can't tell the color from this angle because of the dust storm. Let's take a look now. Had a night. Very good. Perfect. Let's go get some. That'll do just fine right here. Hold up and to the left a bit. I want to make sure that ramp is making contact with the ground so I can get back on my ship with no issues. Yeah, no. If you're like a non-violent player and you just want to do at least no ship-to-ship combat, but everything else, the Pisces fits the bill perfectly. Now, if you're still into bunkers and ground missions, Pisces will do good too. You can do so much with that thing. All right. Here we go. Perfection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stones. That's an 80%er. So,
It's no good coming here until we finish dealing with the rest of the Take care of them first and then
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
you can get a nice clean break. Look at that. Perfect. All right.
Fracturing mode.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong with a Pisces. Just a perfect little shuttle. I actually fought somebody to a standstill when I was still new to the game, so I was still flying unpredictably because I didn't know what I was doing. But the other player I was engaged with, I think I was flying so bad I confused him, and that's how I was able to get my hits on him, drop his shields, and put him in the red. I was flying so badly he didn't know how to process it. And that was my first PvP experience. I got in the game, and a couple days later, Jump Town kicked off, and I didn't know what I was dealing with. And somehow, through sheer dumb luck and really bad flying, I confused my opponent. I got a Gladius in the red with my Pisces. But I was flying so bad, I must have confused that poor guy. Come on.
Warning. Power critical.
Okay, come on. Scoop up. I am trying to improve my flight skills, and I've caught the PvP bug. I love PvP. I'm still a beginner at it, but I have a lot of fun. So I've exchanged pews with people. I've had fights with other streamers while we were both streaming at the same time. So I have fun with it. I love the combat in this game. It's wildly fun. It's a riot. Alright, so. But here's the thing. If all you like to do is just fly around, look at the roses, smell the roses, that's not the wrong answer either. That's the right answer. Fly what you love, do what you love in this game. Don't let people tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Now, if they're giving you suggestions on how to improve at what you're doing, yeah, listen. And if whatever they're sharing actually helps you, then take it and apply it. Otherwise, just you do you. Yeah, I think it's bugged. Honestly, I think I'm going to just turn in.
Mining mode off.
Yeah, normally I have no problem scooping all this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn in what I have. That'll be over 50 grand and just under 100 grand. But it's better than being empty-handed. Yeah, normally I have no problem picking up everything with this thing. So I'll go sell what I've got. But hey, in the short amount of time I was looking around, I got quite a bit. I mean, it wasn't a bad trip, per se. Just a little frustrating. Pew pew pew. Will you please look ahead, my little pilot? Thank you. Here, full power to shields. It needs to recharge. I put those really heavy duty military grade shields on this civilian ship. This is a little civilian ship that just does a little bit of everything and does it pretty well. I like this ship. This and the Pisces were the first two ships I've owned in the game. I've learned my lessons and made all my mistakes in this ship. And even when you get to the more advanced play, this is still a great ship to have. You can do so much with it. You get a friend in the turret, and you've got 6 size 3 guns at your disposal. 16 missiles. 8 of them are size 3. That's nothing to sneeze at. And then the other 8 are size 2 missiles. That's the default loadout. You can swap out parts and get different missile racks for it, but I actually like the default missile racks for this specific ship. It works for me just fine. I just change out the missiles for something with a little more kick to it. Alright, let's go find the... That'll do. That's not the first place where I picked up my mining vehicle from, but that's okay. I can go sell my goodies there. Oh, I would love that. The space casino. Now you're talking. That is some Cowboy Bebop action right there. Or some Firefly action. So I've got 8 arresters and 8 rattlers. Those are such evil missiles. Well, what I'm flying is the Cutlass Black. It's a little bit more nimble than the Steel and more versatile. It's the base model of all the Cutlasses. I would only get the Cutlass Steel if you can actually convince people to join you. Oh, look at that. We've got other players just chillaxing. How interesting. Interesting. Uh-huh. That would be a fun thing to do, but I'm very pragmatic by nature. Oh, look. It's nothing but us Cutlasses here. Just a bunch of Cutlasses. That's funny. Doing this around other players is risk enough. I have trust issues in this game. Unless I know you, I have a hard time. Yeah. That'll do. Okay. So yeah, let's go sell the goods.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Alright, looks like one of them is getting ready to head out. Oh, he's here to do the same thing as me. I only shoot at things if it's mostly reasonable to do so. Alright, that's where I need to go to sell my goods.
Systems off.
Okay. Let's sell my goods. And do it quickly, no dawdling. No dawdling. Okay. There we go. At this point, I don't care what they do to my ROC. So now I've sold all the goodies out of it. 2 boxes. Let's take a look what's in here. Anything good? Anything good? Those are cool helmets. If you ever see a carrot called Nowhere Land, it definitely won't fire first. Okay. The canary suit. I like the bright yellow. I know it's a stupid thing. Actually, why not? There we go. Since I'm here, I may as well look at a few other things. So yeah, I made 97K. And considering that I really... Oh, wow. Okay. He is waiting around for somebody. You know, this is starting to give me some trust issues.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Nothing but us Drake cutlasses. Normally, it's a really bad idea to leave your ship open like this in a crowded location. Now, you can always check under here, channels. Yeah, it's just me. Close the door. Okay. You know what? Why don't we do just that? A little bit of hydration, a little bit of food. All right, let's try this. Let's see how good these are. I'm watching the bottom left of the screen. That was actually pretty good. Better put my helmet back on. Oh, let's transfer this over. Okay, so 97K and a little bit of change ain't bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and blow up a target before I call it a night. I still have to blow up something. Let those shields charge up. Good. I almost have 400K. Yeah, I heard that too. That's always a fun one to do. Let me just show you that the cutlass is not useless. All right, let's go. So hey, with the ROC just under half full, 97k. Not bad. Not bad for a little quick run. Alright, now I'm out in open space. Good morning, Thomas. I'm going to do a mission, and I'm going to probably call it a night for me. It's called a tricord maneuver right there. That's how you can find out just exactly how many G's your ship can pull. Let's see. Selling. OM1. All right. Yeah. Supposed to be at Selin. Okay. Accepted. Untrack, retrack. Selling. Okay, well. There we go. Yep, I called it. Other side of Crusader. You know, honestly, with enough skill and a gunner, you can massacre VHRT missions with the Cutlass. Like, brutally massacre those missions. If you get a gunner and you stick to your fundamentals of flight, you can do a lot of damage in a Cutlass. No, I'm not. I don't spend a lot of time at ArcCorp space. Funny enough, the two places I don't spend very much time is ArcCorp and Hurston. I literally only go in there to do my shopping and get out. I spend most of my time in Microtech and Crusader. I know I should spend more time. Okay. So I should make it a point to explore those areas a little bit more myself. I can tell you all sorts of things about Crusader, but not so much about Hurston or Area 18. So what is special about Lost and Found on Walla? What is special that I should know about it? Because now you have me curious. Oh, okay. Time for also a... You need to use 3 decoys at a time for a Cutlass. If you want to, there, 2 missiles at a time. Yeah, that's fine. Fire all 4 guns. Yeah, Area 18 has a very Blade Runner feel to it. So I like it. I like the neon lights. I love the scenery. I love the depth of it. Hurston feels very dystopian, but it's basically a glorified, oversized sweatshop if you read the lore of the game. It's a giant sweatshop. Yeah. However, let me let you in on a little secret about Hurston, the planet. If you go to orbital marker 1, which is at the North Pole, and then you just fly straight down to the planet, you will come across some very beautiful savanna sites and lakes and mountains, and some pretty canyons you can low fly in. So the North Pole region of Hurston is like the most beautiful kind of African savanna kind of a place. It's gorgeous to look at. But you get closer to Hurston, and it's a literal industrial sweatshop that is polluted. Horribly polluted. Okay, I'm expecting to go up against a hurricane and a vanguard at the very least. No, try me. Go to the North Pole region or the South Pole region. You know, I haven't been there in person. I need to look up the video as to how to find it. I know it's in the ring around Yella, not too far from Grim Hex, but that's all I know. I know it's not too far from Grim Hex, but where it is exactly, I don't know. I just know it's in the ring around Yella. And that's about it. I would have to look it up or go on the website to find the directions. All right. Calm, relaxing music while I commence murder. This somehow seems very appropriate for me. Yeah, I know it's on an asteroid, but I don't know which one. And there's quite a few asteroids around Yella. Okay. Okay, should be in firing range at any moment. Size 3 arresters. I'm going to slow down so I can... Alright, here we go. Cuddy. Hurricane. I called it. Rattlers. That might have been a bit overkill. Okay. Let's tricord maneuver for maximum G-force. Okay. Watch this. I can do it too, buddy. Goodbye, hurricane.
Something with your name on it.
Hello, Saber. Oh, next hits will finish them off. Say goodnight. Okay. That was easy. Probably didn't need to use all those missiles, in truth. Okay. Let's go to Port Olisar. I like going there. Somebody is. I don't know who. I'm ignoring them. Somebody's trying to hail me, but I'm ignoring them. All right, let's try this again. People don't realize that the Cutlass actually carries a lot of firepower, even though it's seen as a utility ship. That's why I couldn't go. This is a perfect place to stop. Yeah. All right. This is where I'm calling it a night. So take good care of yourselves and bless you. Have a wonderful night. Happy gaming.